government is trying to control our minds. The government has secret societies that manipulate the world. Capitalism is intended to monopolize us.
I'm sure you've heard all about them, right? Conspiracy theories that try to make sense of things that don't make sense in our societies. Even if they are the craziest, most far-fetched stories you've ever heard, sometimes it makes you wonder, what if it were true? Well, spoiler alert, some of the most insanely unbelievable conspiracy theories are actually true. Here is how these 3 government conspiracy theories manipulate people. First up, the Canadian gaydar. It's no secret that the military is predominantly controlled by the most masculine people you'll ever meet. It actually took a lot of pro-equality movements before women were finally able to join the army, but that's a story for another video. Having said that, it has been a stereotype that the military are all homophobic, leading to the conspiracy theory that the military and the government have a machine that detects gay people, or a gaydar. It sounds crazy, right? If someone comes up to you and says that the government has a gaydar, you'd probably think they're insane. But what if I told you that it was actually true? During the Cold War, the Canadian government was once so paranoid about homosexuals joining the military and a lot of other jobs like banking, diplomatic work, and even in the government itself that they concocted a machine that supposedly detected gays. It was developed by the Canadian government's security panel, which coordinated federal security campaigns and reported directly to the cabinet. Former Vancouver Sun journalist John Sawatsky's book Men in the Shadows, the RCMP Security Service, said that Prime Minister John Diefenbaker never knew about the exact nature of the project, but accepted the panel's advice that gays needed to be removed from public office by way of concrete proof of their sexuality. This led to the creation of the machine and a line of illicit questions regarding one's sexuality to further prove that one is homosexual. The machine resulted in what people called a Canadian war against the queers. Despite the lack of evidence against homosexuality and about their sexuality at that time, hundreds of people lost their jobs or got rejected and removed from the military for the first couple of years of this project, especially in the early 1960s. It was said that people were called to the security office and asked, quote, "We have reason to believe that you may be a homosexual. Do you deny this?" End quote. The machine, dubbed the Fruit Machine, was said to look like the chair you would see in a dentist's office, where men were tied up and showed pictures of naked men as well as flashes of mundane scenes contrasted with pornography that people thought in the 50s gay people would like, such as strongman and carnival shows. The subjects were told that the machine was for measuring stress to throw off any suspicion. If their pupils dilated after seeing the pictures, or their pulse rate increased, or their skin reflexed, or worse, they had an erection, they would be removed from the military or from their jobs. All of this due to an irrational fear of rumors that Russian spies could easily control gays. In 2017, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau apologized to those victimized of the shameful Canadian gay purge. Second on our list, diamonds are forever. They say that controlling the minds of people is the best way to sell a product. Conspiracy theories actually hold on to this idea, saying that advertisements are mixed, so to speak, with a recipe to control the consumers. And yep, you know what's coming, it is in fact true. Diamonds are actually not as unique and rare as we think. Though popularly believed to derive its value from its rarity, gem-quality diamonds are quite common compared to rare gemstones such as alexandrite, and annual global rough diamond production is estimated to be about 130 million carats. In fact, gold is rarer than diamonds and were actually valued more than diamonds before those went mainstream thanks to advertising. And fun fact, netherite is actually stronger than diamonds. Minecraft? Anyone? Okay, let's proceed. Having said that, why is diamond valued more in the industry? Well, that's because of how they're being marketed. You see, the conspiracy theory that brainwashing and mind controlling are part of advertisements is actually proven by an advertising technique started by De Beers from the 40s to the 90s up to this day. Their campaign technique, Diamonds Are Forever, actually manipulated the entire world to believe that diamonds are as rare as the ads tell us they are. De Beers is a mining cartel, which actually controlled the diamond supply to manipulate the world into thinking that diamonds are rare, when in fact, they are not. They created the illusion that diamonds are forever and thus symbolize love to be put on rings, pendants, bracelets, and necklaces. But the symbol of love is actually a symbol of fraud. Right now, 8 out of 10 wedding rings in the US still have diamonds as their main stone. So think about this conspiracy theory the next time you pick a jewelry that symbolizes your love. It could just mean lies. Last up on our list, Americans erased people's memories. A common conspiracy theory is that the US government brainwashes people and erases their memories, especially prisoners of war back in the 1950s. Unfortunately, this theory isn't just a theory, but a fact. During the war, the US government was afraid that their enemy countries, China, Russia, and North Korea, were brainwashing American prisoners and decided to respond with their own brainwashing technique. The New York Times even published a startling story asserting that American prisoners of war returning from the country may have been converted by communist brainwashers. Others were reportedly so brainwashed that they had refused to return to the United States at all. And as if that wasn't enough, the US was weeks away from secretly sponsoring the overthrow of a democratically elected leader in Iran. In lieu of this, they tried to remove people's memories to remove the mind controlling of their enemy countries. Using drugs, LSD, and electroshock, the CIA tried experiments on the subjects to try and remove their memories and further recollection of the brainwashing. Some were even sedated for 30 to 40 days in an attempt to try and wipe out all recollection of the brainwashing accompanied by other dangerous substances. These are the true conspiracy theories that manipulated people. What other conspiracy theories do you think are true? Comment down below and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll never miss out. Who knows? Maybe the conspiracy theories that you laugh at today may just be fact tomorrow. Till next time, and as always, stay curious.